Perfect. Oh man, and all the rest of them are already done.
We'll do that other thing where we reveal a morph and then the opponent disconnects.
You know, it really figures that the green deck would also just commit fraud too.
Mm.
That's part of it. Yeah,
Fighter uses any tool at his disposal,
absolutely.
including internet. But hey, we get to play more Magic. Maybe against someone who's not going to just run us over with guys.
You know what? I would like to be against like maybe like the Jeskai or not the Jeskai, not the Jeskai deck again. There's no way somebody else can beat it, right? Like we have all the Jeskai cards that our opponent wanted.
There were a lot of them that we passed by, though. I think the packs were just heavier Jeskai in general.
True. Sultai is the one I'm looking for because that's slow enough where like yeah he'll try to card advantage and get big dudes for cheap, but I can play if he's playing a defensive game early. I think I can last. We'll see. Yeah, flip Ice Feather Aven. I think Ice Feather Aven says another creature, so you can't bounce itself and just like repeatedly draw cards off secret plans. I, I want to.
Which is too bad. I guess you'd need two of them.
Well, yeah, you would need two of them, and then you just like. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, we lost. Oh!
Oh, yes!
Oh, G-Man's Sokol.
We are playing against Sokolov, the skeleton.
Against Skull.
You lost the die roll.
Yep. That's a really good avatar, though. I respect.
I like it.
I should flip mine. I've had mine on Obnix for a while.
Yeah, now that he's gotten a couple other printings, it's like, oh well.
Yeah, all this like he got like a new card, and then he got a Planeswalker new card.
I'm gonna be a character now. It's almost like Tetsuo Umezawa popped out and is like, "Yo, I'm a Planeswalker too. Look at this!" And then they made a new card for him, and it's like, "What the hell is this? What is Tetsuo Umezawa doing here?"
If I'm right, this art's Necropotent. Yeah, Necropotence. I was gonna say that's got to be Necro, right? Like this
Oh, yeah.
isn't the skull, but this is like a Necro art. That's it's the dumb art for Necro. It's not the dumb art for Necro. It's not the weird. There's an art for Necropotence that doesn't feature the skull, and I'm not a fan of it because that's a integral part of why is our opponent not here.
This is how we win. This is our path to victory. We outlast them. Do you hear me?
Like, if my opponent doesn't show up here, do I, like, is this... I upload this as just labeled fraud. It's like, would you like to watch me not play Magic for 2 hours? Well, here you
Jeez,
are.
I guess we better gin up some more interesting things to talk about if that's going to be the case.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll just sit here and...
Because as of now, we've been talking about, like, other drafts that went better.
True, you should just watch just watch those.
Just watch a different draft.
Talk about Dark Souls now.
Hey, wow, we can!
I know, like, that's legal. We can just, like, talk about that. And,
I'm free! The chains have come off.
how's the DLC been?
The DLC has been kind of a pain. I guess I was telling you about it earlier, but I can tell you about it again for the sake of everyone else.
Yep.
As I went to Hydra Lake, where a big old like Bayonetta hand popped out of a nowhere and grabbed me, and then did like Ultimate Climax or whatever, and drew me into the past, which everyone insists is the past, but it just looks like a place. So who cares? Like if you're gonna. If you're gonna have like a time travel thing in your game, it should feel like time travel. It shouldn't just feel like another thing. Like show me things that time travel things do, like tiny trees that later grow into majestic ones. Things that we can see with the passage of time.
Have you checked out the areas that you started in, like you actually are in a time travel zone. Like exactly what you're asking for, that's what you're in. If the areas that you're in are in a different area in the game that you've already been to, but much further in the past.
Oh, it does kind of resemble a forest,
It
but
is.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
it doesn't
I know.
like it shares certain elements with it. It is not like I don't know.
It's got the same, like the bonfire, but after the Guardian is the like place where you fight Sif, the wolf, and then it goes from there backwards. But anyway, that's you got pulled in by
Yeah,
the
but there's
hand.
not a. Yeah, okay.
You got pulled in by the hand. You fought like a,
Yeah,
I don't even know what that boss is. The Sanctuary Guardian.
the Manticore.
Mm-hmm.
So Manticore, Manticore fight was understandable. Like he's big, but he like jumps back and then forward and shoots lightning and has poison, and he also does like this wave of force thing.
Yep.
The wave of force thing is like, aha! I can fight you now, finally, and like run to the side of that, and then just like attack, 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 attack. But yeah, I got him after like only a couple tries,
Okay.
and then yeah, then I went into Sif's place
Yep.
and just talked to Elizabeth, the mushroom lady,
Oh,
Oh.
oh, oh. Game.
to make a decision.
This is a mulligan, right?
Hey, we had an on-time morph though.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh god. Anyway, going on about the, I think we'll have the time here. So going on, you went in, you talked to the
Yeah,
mushroom.
I talked to the mushroom, and she's like, "Here, go do something," and I'm like, "I don't even know." So, I went and like, okay, so I fought the scarecrows and stone guardian guys, and they're like, "Oh, scarecrows and stone guardian guys. They're kind of cute."
Mm-hmm.
Um, I found the armor. I found the lower area that has that had the fight with Artorias.
Yes.
Okay, and Artorias was a lot of fun. He was a really fun fight
Yeah, that is still my favorite boss in the game.
because he like bounces around and attacks. He has this like DBZ power up, and you can like I just pelted him with arrows while he was doing that. Felt pretty great.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, naked Martin War Shrieker.
Mm.
I have some spells. But yeah, so you found an Artorias. Did you meet the merchant in that area too?
I did the guy with the face.
Yes, the guy with the face.
He definitely has a face. No fear.
Absolutely not. None from my opponent either. Alright, let's just play the morph game. I don't think you could morph that morph up either. I don't believe you. Oh.
Yikes.
Alright, so that invalidates the entirety of my board. Fetch land!
This is very silly.
Fetch land! Opponents on floor lands an off color. White. White is the color. Did you meet the dragon as well, or?
Yeah, I met the dragon. He killed me with fog from like a super distance. So I'm like, I don't care to try and figure anything out about you. I'm leaving, and then that's when I actually went and fought a Artorias, and
Okay.
then went down into the place with all the people with the crazy faces, and then into the abyss, like a different abyss.
Yeah, the abyss, but not like I need a
Like
ring
you,
to be
you don't
here.
need the ring for that specific abyss. Oh, I fought Trash Man. He looks like he's made of garbage, and he does the like rebound armor thing that the boars did.
Yeah, like when you hit it.
And yeah, that was really annoying too. And because of that, I decided to just again pelt him with arrows, which ended up working rather well. Oh, I guess I should mention for the sake of the zoo that this is with a new character too. I decided to play through the entire game again as a thief. So I've been on medium roll for forever, and I glommed onto rapiers pretty quickly. Burn away. Well,
I could save it.
it is our only creature. God, that's crappy.
It's our only creature. If he flips that morph up and it's huge, I can Abzan charm it. Please morph up and be huge. Please!
Nope. Aha!
Alright, so I'm
He'll
gonna...
never expect.
I think I actually just cast Monastery Flock, honestly. I could cast Monastery Flock and then leave up Abzan Charm. I could...
That would be good. Like, we have one block, and then if he wants to, like, beat it, then we have a way to get it.
I'm casting this, right? Cast. And then I need to leave up all three of those duels.
For maximum confusion. Our opponent doesn't understand our mana, and neither do we.
So he flips up. Okay. Yeah, he untaps the War Shrieker here. Where to block?
Well, if you think he's going to Trumpet Blast, then you put it on the Heart Piercer.
Yeah, I think that is what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
No Trumpet Blast. I could exile this. Spend 2 removal spells on the one guy. Yeah. Now we're good.
Throttle.
I think I finally have to just... I should have done... Then this was wrong waiting on this. I still don't know what that morph is. Is it the steal my guy? Active tree. No! 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 Absolutely not. You can't have this.
He's faithful till the end.
Alright, what's your actual trick? Evasion, huh?
A 3-turn clock.
Bold move. But what if?
Great.
Evasion, huh? How many times can I top deck a land?
It's groan worthy because it doesn't advance our board. That guy is suddenly a super problem.
No reason to hide this. I'm dead! Raiders spoils. Okay, now he's just got me on the flyer.
Hmm.
Well, still killing that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have strong sideboard options exactly.
I,
He can block some of his morphs eventually, but
let's roll with it.
gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Jungle Hollow into
Into
Bonkin.
Bonkin? Sure.
Yeah. And probably, like, make the Bonkin better. Ooh, that's morphable.
Now, our opponent doesn't disconnect again until he's about to win.
Yeah. Alright, Tranquil Cove. And I will outlast.
Yeah, we're not going to rush him down. But we might be able to stave him off. For instance.
I might be able to rush him down through that. Well, that should have been the other land. Oops. Because this is first strike, I can just crush him. I'm at 23. I'll take hits. A morph. Untapped land.
Nope. It's the feats, which is super good here. My god.
Do I attack in with both then?
I mean, we want to pump our lifelinker eventually anyway, right?
Yeah.
So getting that started early. Like if he goes to trade morphs, then it's secretly not a trade.
Right, or I could just leave the morph back and make it secretly not a trade on the block.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
I mean, he has more mana untapped at that time, but
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, I wanna kind of get him like maybe in a position where he goes to bring low, or one of those sorts of spells.
Five mana, eh? What the hell? Jeez!
Yeah, that's strong. So let's feed a resistance for pro red. That's really strong.
That's kind of a powerful creature.
Yeah, draw a card.
He even left black up. He could have done that last turn. Whoa.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, he would have done that if I went to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That would have been backbreaking. By the way, this is a 5/5 first striking lifelinker. Just
I guess we'll just have to win on the back of that then, and then restock our hand with unlimited things.
what if my opponent was on 6? Yeah, this is
Well,
one of the most powerful morphs. I love it. Yeah. Sadly, all of my delve stuff goes away, but luckily it was only 2 cards. not the worst that could have happened. 4 damage to target player, you say?
Ha! Sounds good to me.
I mean, let's attack. He probably just chumps. Draws a card for his trouble.
That's mysterious. Oh, the double block.
Is that worth my charm?
Well, if we put the morph on top, then we get to see what it is. And
Well, but if I put, but he gets to draw a card then.
no. I mean, with the Jeskai charm.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes.
You put it on top of it, not as the head in the blocker order.
I don't lifelink, but that's fine. Canyon lurkers.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get to kill him with the Jeskai charm, sure, but now he has no board.
Right, and like I'm low on hand, and my board is only 1 creature, but restock. You know, I have cards, and my deck is full of multicolored cards and cards that are powerful. So the hope is that my card, especially at 23 life, it's not like I'm immediately just gonna like fall over dead. There's a chance that, like, the other thought there would have been like +1/+1 lifelink, but that doesn't waste his draw. Like, in this instance, he drew a worthless creature. He drew, like, Canyon Lurkers, which is a 5-mana 5/2. It doesn't really do anything for him. So, 3 unknowns. Ponyback Brigade, perhaps?
Ugh. It's got chumps for days.
Let's just inspiration. What colors to leave up? I think I can like tap this and then use Flooded Strand to play. Huh.
Teamer charm, eh?
Okay, so Flooded Strand still makes that like a fine play, so we do that. And I'm just going to attack.
So if he throws all the goblins in front of it, then he can win the fight.
If he blocks with the entirety of it, he can't. Actually. Teamer Charm could +1/+1, fight this, and then first strike the rest. So I actually have this.
Well, right, I mean, on board, but...
Yeah, oh, right.
Yeah.
If he, yeah. Without knowing that I have a card, I suppose. Teamer Charm also has its really awful...
awkward falter.
Yeah, not falter, which could possibly be lethal damage next turn, who knows. Opponent wondering what the hell I have, seeing as I have every color up. God, that threat is so good. Flooded...
Check out my multi-lands.
Yeah, Flooded Strand was the best land there because it let me keep up. It lets me keep up about... Like, okay, what charms? I could have...
You could have Mardu charm.
Mardu Charm. I can't cast Jeskai Charm off of this because of Jungle Hollow. I could cast Sultai Charm. Yeah. I could cast Sultai Charm. I could cast Teamer Charm. I could basically Mardu... Or the only one I can't is Jeskai, which I've already used. Also, my opponent might have just left.
I mean, that's the way that we originally envisioned winning this game, right?
Yeah.
This match. Okay, so I fought Artorias. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
There's the chump.
You fought Artorias.
I did, and he was a really fun fight. He dances around, and it took me a lot more tries to beat him because he's kind of a buster, too.
Mm.
I was also using wooden arrows for the longest time, and I'm like, maybe that's not actually that good.
I'm countering this.
Is 5 toughness man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just please.
So once I started shooting like actual arrows at him, that did a lot better. Oh, then he plays the land. I'll bet he feels like a fool now.
Oh my god, that's gotta suck. I'm sorry, man. That's gotta feel awful.
So how many dudes do you send in? Mr. at 5 life.
Some.
Some dudes.
I think Tranquil Cove is the safest. Well, actually, no, Thornwood Falls. I like leaving up trap evidence, oddly enough. Which I have up.
I like getting another dude on the board, but I don't know.
I mean,
Like if our guys had evasion, then that would mean a different thing.
I mean, I still have the board under my control, and I can play all these guys next turn.
Yeah, I guess. But being at 19 life, there's really no pressure.
He chumps this. There's no way he
He reveals a secretly first striking Ruth. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, first strike death touch is gonna be hella rude next turn. I want to leave that as the surprise for next turn. Like, ha.
Try putting this many creatures in front of me.
I'm a morph monastery flock because I want it on the offense if it can. But he could definitely like play removal spell on Ionic Bondkin, but I have enough creatures to back up to back up the board and counterspell for his next guy. I like that. I like counterspell for your next guy. Yeah, seriously, this guy's he's been here since turn 2. We had 5 shots at picking him, and the last one.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do all the work.
Is there any creature that just has first strike death touch? A couple. They're uncommon, not in the sense of like actually uncommon, but like hard to locate. Ankle Shanker in this set is one. There's Nirkana Cutthroat in Rise. There's Glissa, who just has it flat. Alright. So removal spell is probably the worst, but creature's the best. That's also pretty bad, because I can't counter that.
And he gets to draw a card. Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but maybe it's a creature that he then plays.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Be a creature.
Oh, you thought you were getting multiple creatures here, weren't you? Red, green, blue. No.
Ha!
No, there's no creatures to be had here. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. A backup team.
Flood the board.
I dig.
I can't actually flood it with everything. Thinking if Enoch Bondkin attacks here. that necessarily kills his goblin, and that probably means it's fine.
Mm. Wait, voracious cobra. What the hell is that?
Master of Cruelties, yeah, that's one with it.
Oh, I see. Voracious cobra is an old janky card from Invasion.
Yay, old janky
It
cards
has,
from Invasion.
it has not quite Death Touch. It has combat only Death Touch.
I can't actually throw my whole hand out here.
Well, how about Biggest Man? Just flat.
I think flat biggest man, and then I can still play Monastery Flock, like as Monastery Flock? Or as a 2-2? 2-2 might actually be more real. I'm going to do it as a 2-2 instead.
The same amount of mana either way.
Yeah. Sadly, no way to kill the goblin. That would have just ended the game. Singing Bell Strike or that sort of thing. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Okay, good.
So, face down. And then face up. Now, it could have, like, threatens.
Two threatens.
His morph could be a threaten, and then he could also have another threaten.
Yeah, double act of treason. Man after my own heart.
Oh my god, did he actually draw the man who was threatened? He did!
Doe.
And it's a warrior.
Well, I look like a dope.
We'll block that. You know, if he doesn't deal with these, he's dead, though, to trample damage. So. That's interesting. Like, if he draws a card, he goes to 3, and then I could trample for, well, 3. That's fine. Is a warrior. Highly relevant.
Good lord, we just handed him a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, he would have waited on the flip for that. UK, so he has kill shot. I think that's the worst thing that he could have.
That would be... I think I'm still attacking in with both. He necessarily has to block, and I can play Merrick Nightblade. Or I can just play Merrick Nightblade right now.
Merrick. Eric Nightblade.
Ah. M. Eric.
Hi, I'm Eric Nightblade.
Hello.
Thanks for considering my application. Like... Eric Nightblade, no lie, would be a shoe-in for a television anchor person.
And now, back to sports with Eric Nightblade.
Eric Nightblade. Like, how could you not have a... How could you choose someone else over someone with a name like that? Like, instant hit. People would watch the news just to see his stupid name. Okay, back to timing out our opponent with long-winded stories about
Artorias.
killing
You killed
scarecrows.
You
So I killed
Artorias.
I killed the scarecrows. I killed the stone crusher knights. Killed Artorias. Went to the town place, the rooftops, and all that. Oh, I found Arena Land, like
Yes,
whatever the hell that is.
that is the designated PvP zone that nobody uses.
The designated PvP zone. Yeah, it looked pretty empty
Yeah, like
and fake.
it's like an arena, and you can like go into like different types of fights, and it's not you. Honestly, a lot of the PvP after the DLC with the DLC is in Ulasil Township, right at that bonfire. Like a lot of people will just not beat Manus, and then that place is you know, you will get invaded very quickly. So that's the name, Battle of Stoicism.
Right, so some name that doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
But geez.
Yeah. Did you?
All right, so I found some groovy spells and fought the like darkness casting witches, and then fought the trash man and got to the night town or dark cave,
The
the
abyss.
cave of darkness, the other abyss,
The abyss.
Diet Abyss. I definitely got my way to Diet Abyss.
Diet
and
abyss.
Fought the little humanity sprites who were super creepy.
They are a very unique enemy.
They're pretty dang uncanny, and they attack very strangely compared to everything else in the game. And
Yep.
it's like, oh man,
That they do.
it's pretty good. I got eaten by a mimic. You'll be glad to hear. It can still happen. So I picked up on the clue that the little chain is twisted the other direction on a mimic, but this one. I thought I saw the chain, but it was actually hidden beneath the clipping, partially beneath the tile the chest was resting on.
Yes.
So he ate me, and I got eaten by him.
That's
And he
fair.
also, when I finally went back and got him, he had a piece of garbage inside. There actually was rubbish.
Rubbish.
There was a corpse that had rubbish on it.
Rubbish is an item in the game. It has one purpose.
Actual rubbish. Well, I had already found the other rubbish and used it for its purpose.
Oh,
so
there is no
yeah.
purpose for double rubbish.
Yeah, the second rubbish will not do anything that I know of. But let's see.
What else?
So, right, fought the humanity sprite things. And, once you're there, it's not actually all that big an area, and there are a couple of shortcuts. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a couple shortcuts and a couple bonfires around.
Yeah.
And
Wait, there are?
Well,
Wait.
there was a
Oh,
bonfire.
no, right. Yeah, no. There's definitely a bonfire, like, right after you beat Artorias, for instance. You can even
Yes.
teleport some of these. Ah, we get to make
Okay,
you win!
Our opponent had canyon lurkers down, and he's done. 3 minutes.
Begin sideboard.
So I just need to be able to cast my spells and not get run over in 3 minutes. That's it.
That sounds good to me. It necessarily means that we're not going to have a lot of time to talk about other things, I guess. Oh man, rotting mastodon in. I love it.
Yeah.
To get past this huge man, he's not even very convenient to active treason.
Yep.
Take that, player.
That's my thought. And take out my most expensive kind of blankish card. Sure. This one is 2 lands.
That's
This
not
is actually
so bad.
quite real.
There's the possibility of Jeskai student on time, followed by a morph, probably not on time.
Could be. I have time.
But yeah, so I did finally find Manos, and he was the guy who grappled me into the past or whatever.
Do I pass up the student and just play the morphs on time?
Morphs on time is also fine. Especially since we're looking like we're going to be able to flip Abzan Guide, actually.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, so I'm gonna Snowhorn Rider first.
And that's currently where I'm stuck. I kind of hung up on Manos. The feet of resistance. Oh.
Well, colorless. He would have like gotten the fight, but
Ponyback Brigade. Permanent prowess.
yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Ardu Heart Piercer. Goodness.
Oh wait.
What if I flip out?
Washo!
Iron body. Ah. I will stall. Watch me stall. Yeah, the Kung Fu Squad lives.
Act of treason?
Aha. Mardu War Shrieker. No. Okay. I was kind of thinking War Shrieker into that.
Good God.
It's Stallodactyl!
Okay, morphs in. Let's force away something. This is a hard question.
The first morph or the second morph?
Yeah. Because if it's
Not-
Ponyback, then he's in like a cool spot, but... Throttle, okay, so then I go...
Choose one or two target creatures.
That's...
Zip. Swipe. Jeering Instigator. Hey. Which she's just gonna do right away, right?
I think so. Sounds like a real game plan to me. Gains him 6 life. Yeah. So I'm just taking this hit. I'm saving my Jeskatron for a rainy day.
Oh no!
Yo!
Oh no!
What if it showed up? seconds do you have now?
That's if you could beat me into the next 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, it finally showed up and did something. It locked that game out. We made it to the finals with this deck, Kaz.
I mean, we didn't, but
I know, I'm aware.
the draft decided that...
Wah!
You know, there are some things that go wrong in Magic Online that cannot possibly happen in life. And then there are some things that go right in Magic Online
That can't possibly
that
happen.
basically can't happen in life. I mean, you know, if your opponent just has to, like, scoops up their cards and runs away, it's a little more obvious that they've conceded.
Where that just happens. Where...
But hey, I mean, we're in packs and we have a fetch land, so I think winner. Also, Gnome is really
Gnome
bad
is
about
super
this.
mad. This is good.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
And go watch those other drafts where we like did our best and built a deck that we loved and got crushed right away. And then go watch this and realize that Magic is a crazy game
Yep. For crazy people.
for gamblers.
Gamble. True.
It's like this. It's kind of a softcore hold'em poker, like lengthier things, more boob angels.
You don't have those in poker.
Not as much. I mean, they're like Playboy cards or whatever, where like all the face cards are different pinups.
Right.
You can get those, but you don't see those as often in, like, I guess, as often as other kinds of poker cards.
Like just the normal.
Yeah, just the regular kind.
This has got to be a mulligan, right?
Well, we have a Singing Bell Strike we can't cast, a morph that we don't have a third land for,
And
a way to
off
dig
color
out of it
cards.
that we can't cast either. Hey!
Whoa! What if we just played Jeskai?
I like Jeskai. I play a $3 bill. That's my land for the turn.
Okay. Okay, 2 cards live. 3 cards live. Opponent on the discard, you say?
Awaken the Bear entered the graveyard zone.
Oh, second land.
A 2/2. A secret plan.
His hand's gotta be loaded with morphs.
He needs to find the third land for him. Awaken the Bear.
Mm-hmm. Smoke teller.
Worker at the smoke bank. Please block.
No way you win that one, boss.
Yes! It happened. I asked him politely to block, and he did.
Mm-hmm. It was very nice of him to do that.
He's taking more damage for his trouble.
He doesn't even get to look at the morph.
No, I could have told you the smoke!
The smoke. He died to the smoke.
Took too deep a draft of it. Died of smoke inhalation. Oh, Flying Crane Technique shows up.
I'm gonna pre-combat this for prowess.
I'm sure they were designing some kind of like cycle of those like Jeskai colored cards that just cantripped. And then they got to the blue one and they're like, wait, what if the cantrip effect was like you draw a card? You mean like you draw two cards? Yeah.
Crippling Chill's the blue one, right?
I know
Okay.
Crippling Chill is the blue one, but
I know. What about the red one? Does the red one even exist? Like
right, the red one has to be Tormenting
Tormenting
Voice
Voice.
if it's anything. But really, yeah, we kind of got shafted on the like. Oh my god, how good would not lightning strike, the thing that I can never remember the name of. That's like a red and one instant +2/+0 first strike until end of turn.
Thunder Strike.
It is Thunderstrike. That's why I can't ever remember the name of this thing, because that's dumb. Because the card depicts lightning and it talks about thunder. Like, guys. Card names.
By the way, I could, if my opponent all of a sudden were to regain control of this board magically, just wait 2 turns and master by the way.
That's a way to exit the game, I guess.
Oh, thanks, Tooltip.
Oh, if a player's life total falls to 0, he or she loses the game.
Wait, do we have other tooltips? A deck, maybe?
Ooh, do the timer. A player's remaining time to complete a match. Match. Good. So,
I could
do we win?
I could flying crane technique and just kill him, as long as I want to show him flying crane technique. That's probably reasonable.
Yeah, then he'll constantly be playing around it. Can't play around that card.
Zay cast it.
The technique. We win.
Hey! All right, back to sideboard. He kept that 7.
He wanted to do the secret plans. He saw secret plans and morphs
Yeah.
and was like, "Yeah, this will work." And he even saw the smoke teller and was like, "I can back this up with a creature." Like, didn't feel under all that much pressure from the Jeskai student.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the secret plans deck in the finals, so it's everything Gnome wanted. Yo, this is really good. This is insanely good. Lead with Bivouac, Flooded Strand.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, lead with Bivouac. Red. Jeskai Elder.
Hey, a reason to outlast our Bodkin. Oh man, even your Delve card to go with your fetch land, you criminal.
I love it. And also I have a come and play tap land for the turn I pump this. And then I have, like, some charms online? Actually, no, my charms are actually all... Jeskai Charm is online. No way I blocked that. That's...
Like, lose your guy to any given thing, and then, yeah.
You know. Probably plays a morph to follow it up, because secret plans. Is off green.
He just needed to have Awaken the Bear in his graveyard to be thematic.
So we're gonna do this, and then next turn this will be the like super blocker, and that's good. We're off black. That'd be useful. We do have Jeskai Charm up and running though, and that's really good. This Elder's gonna kind of pull him out of any hole he's in though. It's a strong card. I mean, looting is basically a strong mechanic, as I guess the end of that one. The card itself is a squire, but Glacial Stalker.
But it's a squire that you secretly can't block. It's like, well, what if she flips out? That lady knows some moves.
I can now Teamer Charm as well. So this is staying back to block. So I have a counterspell and a Jeskai charm. Can't Abzan charm, but that's okay. I can, like, win 2 or 3 combats at once. Crippling chill.
Anak Ban can know some kung fu. Icy blast.
For 1.
That's dedication.
I'm trying to figure what my play is to that.
Honestly, it kind of looks like get beat up.
Like
Either that or like blast Jeskai Elder before she lets him loot again.
Yeah, I could also just counterspell, but that's... I don't know how I feel about just counterspelling. Maybe that's fine. Maybe just counterspell. Well, that doesn't let me... I would take 4... Let's fight the guy. The gal. The lady. I'll take 4 damage for killing it, I think.
I know kung fu. Smash.
Crush. So I take 4 damage for this play, but I'm okay with it.
It was like your card for his card, and
But-
then he loses a guy.
Right. It was 2 for 1 in my favor for 4 damage, and I will pay 4 life at this stage of the game for that. Is that worth it?
Singing a bell strike.
Just like on one of the 2.
No, considering one of them is Glacial Stalker number 2,
Yeah.
that's probably worth it. The guy has a lot of toughness.
Oh, like
Like either that or you hold back a charm, which is Jeskai charm.
I think I'm gonna hold back the charm.
Okay.
Like when I get the 5th land, I'll go ahead and play the Singing Bell Strike. Because right now he can't fight me in combat. He doesn't have a he's on 3 lands, so he can't just immediately get to 5 to flip up and flip out, which is the one what I'm kind of afraid of in combat. Yeah, see, he can't. Black.
Oh ho! Suddenly possibilities open up. We have yet another charm.
Yeah. Let's see, that drops my Jeskai charm, but it leaves Abzan up, so...
Ah, and it was not Mistfire Weaver under there. Hooray!
That would have been bad, yeah.
I mean, unless it actually is, and our opponent is just playing a really deep game, or is playing my game.
It's the Pine Walker. Alright, so now... Nope, no attack.
Well, 2 cards in yard.
I could drop shields. Yeah, completely. And then... Outlast since I'm doing nothing else. I'm cool with drop shields for a turn.
With the Grey Ogre on the other side.
Okay.
It's not so bad. Ah, Awaken the Bear. It's here.
Seek the Horizon.
It's not... That's about the last spell I expected him to cast.
It certainly fixes him fully.
Hmm.
Foil Mountain.
Oh, he had to get his Foil Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So we need like 10 power of guys so that we can kill him with Flying Crane technique.
I'm crushing him.
Or that. Just the usual way.
Yeah. Because Flying Crane technique is now lethal. Like if my opponent taps out, he dies. So also I have double charm up as defense right now, so I don't feel really threatened.
Choose 2 of 6.
Cryptic. That's Cryptic's text, right? Choose 2 of 6. This is the position I wanted to be in with the deck, where I just had like absurdly powerful cards just sitting in my hand the whole time. Okay, Smoke Teller. A not relevant creature to me.
Hey, you could look at his own morphs.
True. Mana Sink.
Wow, I remember when Mana Sync was a thing. Like, you needed one of those. Or else you could get mana burned.
Mm-hmm. Do I could like burn my charm on his morph. That might not be relevant. Let's just I'm not gonna go for the Flying Crane win here. Oh, actually. What the hell?
This has been a what the hell kind of draft anyway.
Yeah.
Behold!
Like, I mean, it's 14 flying damage and they're untapped, so.
My school's special technique.
Oh! This has been a very special.
Oh no, it's
episode of-
Gideon's face.
Oh god, we're in Gideon land now.
Look how disappointed he is in you. That was how you won?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
I guess you could have my token. Damn it.
God, really? I have to give my badge to this guy? Yeah, this. I'm. How did this win? This won 3. I'm so happy with this.
This won 2 when we were gifted a third.
Okay, I know.
But frankly, no. Like we beat the rival kung fu school, which was the only person who had a card pool even as like half as good as us.
Mm-hmm. I definitely.
Like, so everyone else just had no tools because we had stolen all their best ones.
Yep. Ah, the flying fraud technique. I'm happy with this. I think I'm just gonna do this one tonight. This is a good one to just leave it.
Yeah, no, like keep it.
Yeah.
This is the like crown on your Wednesday.
Yeah. Thank you, Second Tuesday. Thanks for joining on this crazy. Thanks for Dome for telling you to come in and prevent me from picking all the Defiant Strikes.
Yeah, I definitely stopped you from doing that. You had none, not even on
0.
like, not even as like an extra pickup. And I got to talk about Dark Souls.
It's true.
too.
We had some time for that, so thank you, and thanks Zoo for joining. It was great. I hope you all enjoyed.